Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a topic video on top 5 New 52 titles. The person recommended this was Shazam Bang Reviews. And also, if you guys have any recommendations for future topic videos, please let me know in the comments below. If I answer them, that means in a couple of weeks it will be either on Comic Uno or Comic Frontline, because I double dose my topic videos. Usually for Comic Frontline, I have them every Sunday with my Sunday Frontline videos, and for Comic Uno, I have them every Friday with my comic book reviews. So be sure to recommend away, and I think this is my last recommended video, so be sure to recommend away, definitely. So this was actually brought up after I did my New 52 video on my channel, which was top 5 canceled New 52 titles, and now this is top 5 New 52 titles in general, because hey, the New 52 just ended, and why not highlight the titles that were really good and that I feel like were consistent and I just enjoyed the most. So that's why I'm doing it. Now, a lot of people have asked me to do the same for Marvel Now, or just Marvel in general, which is a bit harder because they've had like 3 reboots, and I would love to talk about Marvel titles too, but again, a bit harder because of how many reboots, and their organization of their events weren't as organized as the New 52, where you get to say, here are all the titles I enjoyed from the past like 4 years. So that's why there's a lot of these DC ones more than Marvel. But let's talk about it. Let's go to 5 to 1, and what was my 5th favorite New 52 title, and that was Justice League, which is really surprising because in the beginning of Justice League, I didn't really like the series. I thought it was way too different from what I liked about the Justice League. They didn't really interact with each other. But I would say ever since Jeff Johns dropped Green Lantern, it just got a lot better, and they started connecting more. The events were really well done. That's how you should do events. They actually had aftermath for the team, aftermath for certain characters, which for some really are still going on. The aftermath, like Dick Grayson, even though it was a tie in the Justice League, but it had its own series as Forever Evil. But yeah, you know, I feel like a lot of the ramifications were well done in the series, and a lot of the events, there was a lot of big moments in the series. The artwork's beautiful, and finally I feel like they're becoming friends, hopefully. But yeah, Justice League really impressed me. I think it was one of the series that proved the most during the New 52 also. Number 4 is actually a title I mentioned in my canceled video, or canceled New 52 titles, and that was Animal Man. I really enjoyed this series, and I actually didn't read it from the beginning. I read it from maybe like volume 2. I bought the trades because I heard good stuff, and I love the family aspect, and I think the artwork fit the title very well. And even though I didn't love the ending to the series, I thought overall it was a really well done series. So that is number 4. Number 3 is also another one that was on my canceled list, but just a series I really enjoyed. But also I felt lacked towards the end, but the overall story was very good. And that was Nightwing. The Haley Circus story I loved, and I loved how they tied it into the Court of Owls story so well with Dick Grayson's story. So, and this was a series that actually made me really love Dick Grayson's character. I wasn't a huge fan of his character before the New 52, but then I started reading Nightwing, and then I got some back issues for Dick Grayson more than just Teen Titans, but himself. And I just really enjoyed it. So this was definitely, again, a series that got me into Dick Grayson's character. So it's special to my heart. So that's number 3. Number 2, I think, is going to surprise a lot of people, because I know some people have problems with this series, but I actually liked it overall, and that was Batman Eternal. You know, I was surprised I put this on my list, but honestly, it had a really good ending. Yeah, it was really long, and there were perfect issues all across the board, but I enjoyed seeing Stephanie come back. I enjoyed the overall story of Gotham coming to shambles, and kind of the journey that the whole Bat family went through. I don't think there's enough Batman story arcs that deals with the whole Bat family, and Batman Eternal did so. So, it also introduced some really cool characters, or at least fleshed out more characters like Harper Row and Stephanie Brown. And also had a cool status quo for Catwoman. So I actually really enjoyed Batman Eternal looking back at it. So Batman Eternal is my number 2 pick, which is really weird, but it was. So number one, I think, is the obvious pick because I'm a huge fan of this character, and even though it changed a lot, I still really do like this series, and that is Batgirl. You know, of course, I loved Gail Simone's run on Batgirl, and then, you know, I grew to like the new creatives team take on the character. Yes, it's completely different, but I'm kind of enjoying the fun of it. But of course, I still I love, and not just respect, but I love Gail Simone's run on the character, and I like kind of the darker, edgier style. But they're very two different type of stories for the same character, and I think it works in a lot of ways. So I like the journey that Barbara has gone to, and I personally like Barbara more as Batgirl. I know I'm, again, a minority of that. A lot of people like her more as Oracle. I really enjoyed her as Oracle, but I've always liked her as Batgirl. So it's been a fun ride seeing her kind of don the costume again. So that's my number one pick for Best New 52 title. And again, this is all my opinion. These are just titles I really enjoyed. So let me know in the comments below, since the New 52 is over, what is your favorite New 52 titles, top 5 New 52 titles? Let me know. So this is Comic Comic Frontline. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, in the description below, there's links for my comic book, like Father Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father Like Daughter. I'll see you guys later. Bye.